Mm. Hello, people. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give me like a couple of minutes fixing this. Fixing something on the screen right now. Skylar, I see you, bro. I'll take you right now. Everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time it is. Give me a few more seconds. I'm having some hard time. I'm having some serious hard time here. I don't know what's going on, but oh, why is doing this? I don't know. Okay, so is everybody okay? Just give me a few more minutes, please. There's something that is not working accordingly. What the heck? Something is totally wrong here. But you know. So yeah, bear with me, people. This technology thing is just beyond me. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave it this way. Okay, guys, so now you can call and we can try to put you through, but I'm not too sure what's going on. Yeah, it's always a problem at Chelsea, right? This looks like it's a Chelsea thing. And Liverpool sending me some sending me all kind of trouble. So just in case you didn't know, Liverpool last night or today in your country, they offer 110 million, and apparently Chelsea are thinking about matching the price and fighting for Caicedo after month and month of waiting. So it looks like they're gonna put another bid here. All right, Rafael, are you there?
Yeah.
Go on,
Yeah, I
sir.
just wanted to tell you. Remember when we pulled out of the Ugarte deal because PSG had doubled his salary, right? Doubled, right? I'm just confirmed. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Let's go. Yeah, what the point you trying to
Okay,
make,
so
bro?
remember, I'm saying when PSG had doubled Ugarte's salary, we pulled out, right? Because Poch said we don't want to go crazy in the transfer window. We don't want to look like go crazy and then look crazy because we'd have to more than double his salary or match it, and we'd look crazy. But now we're looking crazy in another way when going for this guys with this Caicedo deal, 100, 110. Like we're just not pulling out in this. Keep spending like this. They're going crazy, and that also for an incomplete player like Caicedo. So it doesn't make sense either way. We look crazy in both ways. So I don't get what Pochettino is doing.
I think it's about the backlash, and it's about like pride and honor. Like, hey, you've been here for 3 months fighting, talking about this guy, and then you played your game, and your game didn't work out. If you paid 100 million, you were going to get him. Now you have to pay more than that. So yeah. So I know
I
this
think we
this
would.
is not.
I think if we wanted to show,
Hmm.
if we wanted to have honor, we would have pulled out of the deal a long time ago to show we're not going to meet your demands. Just get out. We look like fools for the fact that we let Brighton drag us down, and that also for an incomplete player, in my view, not a great player at all. So both ways, we look like fools. I don't agree. I think it's about pride and honor. If it was about that, we should have pulled out a long time ago.
Hmm. Okay. So you think it's not gonna happen, huh?
I don't want it to happen. I don't want to say I think and all that. It's not over till it's over,
Hmm.
That's how it is. It is what it is. So I don't want it to happen. I'll put it that way.
Okay. Hmm.
We can get our own DMs and all that. Whether they're 60 million, if they're genuinely that much worth it. Like I felt Ugarte was worth 60, and we bid 60, accepted 60 only the salary problem. Get
Hmm.
players like that, I'll be okay. But Caicedo, incomplete, plus he's so expensive. Both sides we lose.
Hmm. All right. So this guy here is blaming me because fans like you don't like spending money, and this is what you get. So I am responsible of that. So thank you so much.
What?
Yeah, somebody here in the comment here said that I'm the problem
He's just
because people.
trolling. I don't think he means it.
No, he means it. Like there are certain people who got some very little box in their own to thinking that I can influence any decision here from uh, from my house, or they don't understand that Chelsea, that me, I'm a fan and I have also the right to say, my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter at the end of the day because I don't make decisions. But people like this are gonna say, "Oh, you are the problem because you don't want to spend money." Okay, you a billionaire, spend your money. How much money you spend on Chelsea again? So tell us before you start pointing fingers on people. Uh, I have my doubt, and I have also my opinion. Nobody is gonna tell me what to do or how to think or who to
And the
support
problem is, we
or not.
always go for big players like this. Always, like it's okay to spend. There may be a good player in there, here and there. I'm not trying to play both sides. Like for example, I loved Vlahovic. Was a little expensive, but he's a genuinely good player and not overpriced. Also, like this clown Caicedo.
Well,
But if to
but
mix it up, not just spend.
if you say Vlahovic is a great players and you complain about the money, and then there is a problem because Lukaku is 100 million player and plus 40 or 50 million on top. How much Vlahovic is gonna cost? So
Sorry, I didn't get you. I didn't hear you properly. Can you repeat?
what I say is, if you're talking about Vlahovic being a great deal because he's a great player, and then how about Lukaku plus 40 million? Do you think that is a reasonable price?
I do think it's reasonable because I love Vlahovic. I don't mean to be hypocritical. I've told you and me, I've discussed this many times. There are certain big name players. We won't agree on every single player, obviously, but there may be certain big name players who will be worth going for. Like most of the time, you want to sign those gems, right? Young gems or already experienced gems, whatever. Like the bargain deal we want to get. But there are these certain big name players. For me, it was Vlahovic. And I feel we would win in that deal. I don't know why some fans are saying we'd lose. Like we're getting rid of a guy we don't want, Lukaku, and he's 30 years old, so he's not doesn't have that much of a career. I don't know, maybe 6 years, maybe 5 years, you don't know. And we're getting a guy who's 23 years old, a complete player. I know he might have not had a great season at Juventus, but he didn't suit their style of play also. In Pochettino's case, he suits Pochettino's style of play. And we only have to pay 40 million in addition to Deadwood, who we want out. Like we want to get rid of him badly, and we're getting a young elite striker in Vlahovic. So it's a win for us, not Juventus. I don't know why some fans see it the other way.
Yeah, it looks like Pochettino don't count on him, and he doesn't want him at Chelsea Football Club. So
I'm not really sure. Some reports saying Pochettino likes him. Some reports saying Pochettino does not like him. In my view, I think Pochettino liked Vlahovic. There's no reason to not like, but he didn't sign him. I'm not going to say he did not like, right? You get the point I'm trying to make?
Yeah, that's your point.
Would you agree with it? But I don't think he disliked. You know what I mean?
We don't have to agree on everything because we have different opinions. For me, I wanted to trust what Pochettino and the medical team are gonna say because he gets some chronic issues with his health. PSG wanted him. Many big clubs wanted him, but when they look at the record,
only PSG. One sec, I just want to talk about his injury. I checked out his injury. I'm not an expert on this. I'm not pretending to be. I'm not an expert, but from what I saw, that injury which you're talking about, it should take 6 to 8 weeks to heal. And Juventus, the medical
that's
team
been
has
there
a
forever.
history.
When they say chronic, that is chronic. Don't count on him, and he doesn't want to.
Okay, one sec. But I checked on that injury, and it should take 6 to 8 weeks to heal, or max 12 weeks. And Juventus, their medical team has a history of has a bad history. You know, their players keep getting injured.
That condition didn't start at Juventus. It started since his club back home. Look at the history. You will see. Not Fiorentina. He's not coming from Fiorentina. His first team back in his hometown.
Partizan.
So just check on the history. You will see that the kind of
okay. From what I checked, it started at Juventus and it's been there for some time now. When he was at Juventus and he started that time. But I just want to talk about the medical team at Juventus. Their history is bad. The players keep getting injured. Nicolo Fagioli, Vlahovic, the list goes on. Pogba, many more. I forgot some of the names, but many players get injured.
But Pogba at Manchester United, he was mostly in the hospital. What I said is just a continuity of what is happening, not necessarily
so I feel
started there.
They also are to blame.
Yeah. Okay, people, I hope you can still see me and you can still hear me. Put your comment in the section down below and let's continue the conversation. I'm here. I was here like 2 hours ago, so I'm so tired. It's still night. I'm still sleepy, but it's just a lot of going on, so I can't abandon you. I wanted to give you an opportunity to come here and talk. So let me double check on
Mr. Oaks.
Yes.
Oh, there you are.
The voice is breaking.
We couldn't hear you. Your voice was breaking.
Oh, my voice is gone? You can't hear me?
Yeah, but you're good now. We can hear you.
Now we can hear.
Yeah, I'm having some issues with my camera.
Yeah, your voice was breaking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, what do you want to say, Mr. Treasure?
Uh, so apparently, it seems like there's still a chance. It seems like there's still a chance because, according to Sky Sports News, Caicedo is still in London. Him and his agent are
No,
still in
no.
London. Go on the Sky
Why?
Sports website. He's having second thoughts about Liverpool. You see,
I
there it
don't know.
is on your
Different
screen.
sources
I
are
don't know
saying
if you can
different
see it
things.
on the PYS Twitter channel there. It's the second tweet there.
Yeah, I saw
They're
it.
I
Like
saying
I
don't know
that.
saw it
about
a
that,
while
bro.
ago. I saw it before even I go live. Yeah, there are so many
So
reports, conflicting report there.
Yes, exactly. I don't care
so
about the reports. I just want him to go to Liverpool and never deal with Brighton. I didn't want him in the first place. Just go to Liverpool. It'll make my day, seriously.
come on. Let's be real here. We all want Caicedo.
I don't
No,
want him.
none of us are.
I've had,
None of us. Who would you prefer right now? Who's available on the market? Who would you
I
prefer?
wanted Nicolo Rovella. Yeah, yeah, nobody knows him, but I do. Okay, and he's very good. Cheaper option, complete TM. You have to do research, buddy. Caicedo is incomplete. He has zero skills. Only his tackles are good. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing. Passing, useless. Going forward, shit. And he's worth 100 million, which is just crazy. I want complete DMs, ideally. Even Ugo Chukwu is not complete. You'll make that argument. Fair enough. But at least he has some amount of skill where you're like, oh, okay, I'll take him. But Caicedo, useless. Useless
So you're saying that.
rubbish.
So the guy that you want is perfect. He has no flaws in his game. Is that what you're saying?
I never said he has no flaws. Every player has flaws in their game. I just said he's much,
Mhm.
much better than Caicedo. And
Hmm.
cheaper, by the way.
I don't know about that one, but you look at Caicedo, he's only what 21 years old.
So even my guy
So
is 21.
there's still a lot of room for him to develop
But there are more
and grow.
talented players than him who are very skillful, complete DMs, like the one I'm talking about. The thing is,
Complete
fans
the
don't do their
okay.
research. I don't know about you. I'm not making claims. I don't know about you, but most fans don't do their research and they're always stuck on one player. It is what it is. I'm
Yeah,
scouting different players non-stop.
I think there we can agree to disagree. I
Hmm.
think we can agree to disagree on that one, but
Yeah,
I
well,
still want
that's what
Caicedo.
football is all about. Hmm.
I still want Caicedo. I think the fact that Fabrizio has not given a here we go yet,
Well,
because
but
if it was a done deal,
last night he said that Liverpool were pushing. They didn't even sleep. They didn't go to bed. They were processing document and preparing for medical. Unless if the player himself say that he's not going there, I don't think it's gonna happen. So we have to wait, and see.
yeah, we have to. Do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me, I think last year we were chasing a player by the name Jules Koundé, and it seemed as if we were gonna sign him. It seemed as if everything was in place, and everyone was saying, "Oh, he's already signed." And Fabrizio Romano never said anything. He never said, "Here we go," because he knew something was
I
happening
don't
with
really
Barcelona.
care. I'll be happy as long as Caicedo comes nowhere near Chelsea. Nowhere near. He has no talent. You can say he's intense and all. I'll not take anything away from anybody. He's intense and his tackles are okay.
You just said he has no talent.
Yes,
You just
he's zero talent, zero skills.
oh,
There are players who are
oh.
talent. I don't know how you see talent, but
Mhm.
I feel like I can see it very well, and he has zero talent. You can be a big good player and not have talent. I think he's shit as a player, and I think he has zero talent also. People are just overhyping him on Twitter, and I genuinely don't care what fans tell me. I when Kevin De Bruyne was at Chelsea, everyone hated him. He had a bad game. Still, I said no. He is talented. He will improve. And look at him now. So I genuinely don't care what people tell me. I genuinely don't give a shit. So you can have your opinion. It's fine. But I think he's shit. and on top of that, he's overpriced. So yeah, walk away.
Yeah, well, you're entitled to your opinion, brother. I still want him. I still want
Okay,
him. I won't lie. Because you know what's happening is a lot of people, maybe they'll say, "Oh, I never wanted him." I'm not saying that's what you are doing. I'm just saying some people will say, "Oh, I never wanted him. Oh, he's overpriced. Oh, what?" But then if we sign him, the same people are gonna be celebrating, and it's like, wait a minute, what exactly are you saying?
there are
So
flip floppers like that in the fan
I'm
base.
you see, and I
First they
don't
say they
like that.
want him. If he plays badly, oh, I never wanted him. If they never wanted him, then they'll say, oh, I wanted him. I wanted him. I hate flip
You see,
floppers like that.
so let's just hope that we get this deal over the line because I think Chelsea are gonna make
For
one
Liverpool,
one more
yes, for
attempt.
Liverpool.
No,
Hope he
no,
gets this.
no.
For
For the
Liverpool, yeah.
first time in my life, I love Klopp.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we sign him. I'm hoping
For
something
Liverpool.
happens in the background. And yeah, hopefully we get the guy. Hopefully we get the guy. Because he's still in London. Brighton are preparing all the documents, but he's not
First of
moving.
all, I don't know what people see in Caicedo. I've explained it a million times. Zero skills. Zero skills. Going forward, nothing. Look at Manu Lugarte. That's called a DM. Someone cast him, gets beats the press, dribbles past players, tackles, interception. The other team is counter-attacking. Boom, you stop it. Come back to countering against them. Just non-stop. And he got everything. That's what a DM should be. And even if you are not complete, you should have some amount of skill. Like say N'Golo Kante. He's not great, but decent. Leslie Ugo Chukwu, among others. But ideally, you should be complete, like Manuel Ugarte and
Yeah, so you think he's gonna be look, I think people will always say stuff like that. People are saying the same thing about Lukaku. Oh, he's the missing piece. Oh, he's perfect. We signed
I
him.
never said he's the missing
What happened?
piece.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you.
I'm
He's
not
talking
saying
in
you. I'm
general.
not saying
Yeah,
you.
that
I'm
is a
not talking
Chelsea
about
thing.
you.
So
Yeah, I'm
it's
just
you are an
generalizing.
individual. I'm an individual, but
Yes,
overall in the
but
community, there are certain opinion that is so popular. That's what he's talking about. But there are
Only on
yes,
so
social media,
that's
Oaks.
exactly what I'm
Only on
talking
social
about.
media.
They'll say, "Oh, this guy, he's the missing piece. He's perfect for Chelsea," but then we sign him and it doesn't even work.
yeah. Let me hear from another brother, Skylar. Oh, he's gone. I don't know why. Just disconnected. But Skylar, yeah, you can come back and let us know what you think. Give us your perspective from another team, Manchester United. So far, Mr. Romano hasn't really updated anything. Let me just read. This was like hours ago. More on Caicedo. Chelsea late night bid for Moises Caicedo was 100 million package. Liverpool bid is British record of 110 million package accepted by Brighton with immediate effect. So Brighton's board was clear player to be sold by the end of Thursday to be to the highest bidder. So that's what he said. So I don't know if that means that it was close because the deadline is over and whoever offered more money. And I don't know if even Chelsea are prepared to outbid this. So far, I've been just conflicting information from here and there.
If we
So
outbid
we can't hear you, bro.
them, we'd be. I told you in the beginning, also, Pochettino used to say, "Don't go crazy," and he's going crazy. Mad bitch he is.
But he been asking for that one player. I think don't go crazy, but when the reality on the market is different, I think he doesn't mind to. He's just a manager. He's a coach. Like he's not here to save Chelsea money. That's what he said. Yeah, kid development is good, but Chelsea is about winning. So to some extent, he understands that you're gonna overpay no matter what.
But yes,
Because
there
of
are alternatives. Why aren't we walking away? He said he doesn't want to go crazy in the market. Fair enough, but
there
we're
is
going
a
crazy already.
there is a difference between talking and doing. Klopp said years ago that the day that Liverpool will pay like 100 million on a player, he will be gone. He will not be in football anymore. And then they went after that. Nunes, the package is gonna reach 100 million. And they bought Van Dijk for 75, Alisson Becker for, I don't know, 70 or something, or less than that. And now they are breaking the record. So that tells you that the PR, what people can say in that particular moment, might be different in the future because things can change. I don't think any manager is there. Any manager is there to save the club money. All they want is the best players, so they can win and then put on their CV.
Caicedo is
take
shit,
credit.
man. He's shit.
Yeah, that is your opinion, and I respect that. That is your opinion. I'm not gonna say he's that what you just said, but I was kind of against overpaying for and especially when it comes to Brighton and everything that they've been to us. So that was my point, but there is no doubt.
It was anybody.
Oh my goodness.
Why aren't we going for Nicolo Rovella? I don't get it. And I don't agree with this. The board has not agreed, so there must be some reason. The board is
about
stupid.
The quality of the player.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just passionate.
Ben Jacob,
I can't hear you. I just kind of lost you guys.
Chelsea asked
Moises
Caicedo not to.
I've been having some
Liverpool.
audio issues.
They asked him not to
from
travel
here and there. Let me retry again. So people, let me know if you can still hear me and you can still see me.
Chelsea asked Moises Caicedo to wait.
Okay.
While they
are you
work
there?
on a deal.
Let me double check.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on here.
We can hear you.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Like I said last night, I was frozen. The camera wasn't working. The microphone. I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna have to.
And people are acting like Caicedo is the only player. Like it's just amazing.
Say it again.
It's just beautiful. People are acting like Caicedo is some great player or something that we should wait hours and like days, months and all for him. Special treatment for him.
But what if that's
for any player?
What if that's the player that Pochettino? What if that's the player that Pochettino wants?
Arey, screw Pochettino, man. Screw him. He's a clown. What he's doing.
Yeah, he may be a clown, but
him in the
he may be a clown, but he's our coach. And if that's the player the coach wants, or do you think
people say, "Oh, back the manager and all"? He's doing something retarded. He's doing something retarded. We have the right to criticize him. And now what he's doing is retarded.
We have the rights, but
chasing a player for months, and we've lost out on other targets because of that.
So
I don't really see the. Some Chelsea fans just don't see sense.
Should we not sign
you want one player, stay on him only. There are other players, millions of other players, and we're looking at this clown. Who is shit, and I don't give a shit what anybody else says to me. I'm not insulting you all or anything. I'm just very irritated right now that we're going for such a clown. Overpriced, overhyped, useless, pathetic. Okay, wow. This new guy, Skylar, you can speak. I don't want to take anyone else's time.
All right, Skylar, what's your opinion, bro?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, very good.
I don't know, you're using a new system, StreamYard only?
No.
Hello?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's asking me for some permissions or something like that. I'm not sure.
Oh, well,
anyways.
Yeah, I've been having some technical issues, but I think we should be fine.
Yeah, and I'm a bit, even as a United fan, I'm a bit pissed off.
Disappointed because Chelsea didn't go, because you don't like the Scousers.
I absolutely hate them. I cannot stand Liverpool, cannot stand Klopp. Even though I rate Klopp, I think he's a very good manager. I think he's very underrated when you're talking about Arsene Wenger, when Alex Ferguson and Pep. I think what Klopp has done with Liverpool, I have to give him credit, because let's not get into that because this is not praising about Liverpool. But this guy in 2016 says that when we bought Pogba, that football is getting ruined and I will leave my job. And today he's apologizing. I don't know if you saw his press conference. Did you see his press conference? He's saying that people are pulling quotes from 5 or 6 years ago, but I do apologize. I take my words back. So this is Klopp for you. This guy complains about the rain, complains about the grass, complains about the shape of the ball. But now Liverpool are breaking the transfer record, and all of a sudden it's all good.
Yeah, it's all
So
good.
I hate, I cannot stand that club, man. These guys are, offended by everything and ashamed of nothing. Liverpool FC for you. But even with gritted teeth, I can say that they are getting a very good player. I think Caicedo would have been perfect for Chelsea. But again, I don't know why you guys didn't go all in, considering Chelsea is renowned for paying money. So you spent 105 on Enzo, but and you didn't spend that money on Poch. That was for Graham Potter. So I don't know why you're not backing Poch to what he wants. So we already discussed that he wants a South American kind of coach. That's why you were linked with Ugarte, and now you're linked with Caicedo. So yeah, man, I'm a bit upset. I really wanted to see him in that blue shirt if it wasn't for a red shirt of United, because I never wanted Mason Mount. I wanted Caicedo. I watched this guy play 3 times against us, and every time he was the man of the match for me. And they did the double on us, by the way. Don't forget that. Brighton beat us home and away. So
Yeah.
So, man, I don't know how you guys are feeling or what you think you're going to do.
I'm kind of mixed on this one. You know my position from the beginning. I like the guy. There is no doubt about his quality for sure. The problem I have is just overpay for give that money to Brighton. That was the problem. But now it looks let me just even read the last tweet here from Ben Jacobs. He said Chelsea this morning asked Moises Caicedo to wait as they explore a way of hijacking Liverpool's own hijack. So a hijacker hijacked. So Caicedo hasn't traveled for the medical yet. Liverpool Football Club have 110 million deal agreed with Brighton, but actively exploring options. One of the craziest story of any window. So we have to wait.
Who's exploring options, Chelsea or Liverpool?
Chelsea, I don't know. Chelsea, and they told Caicedo to wait because he'd been in London and waiting for Chelsea to conclude the deal. But Chelsea were just... I mean, nobody saw this coming. Nobody knew that they were going to jump. Liverpool were going to jump into the conversation. So Liverpool position remains the same as last night. Try to get a player agreement. So Caicedo already agreed everything with Chelsea. Now he's in between. He doesn't know what to do. So it might come back to the player's position here. Let me continue reading. Let's say, they try to get the player agreement and medical as soon as possible to avoid twist. They know Chelsea tactic. Liverpool had considered process closed at mid-time last night, but if Caicedo does remain in London, okay, and then it's gonna be for Chelsea. It's not over yet, but wow.
Do you find this very stupid by Brighton? They are saying that they say that whoever bids the highest gets the player. Then they say that they won't be expecting any other bids apart from that 111 million pounds. Surely, if you are Brighton, you would say that, okay, Chelsea, what you got? Are you going to increase it by 120?
I don't think they're gonna refuse. If somebody is giving them extra money on top of, for them it's business. This is what they wanted all this time.
They bought him for 4 million.
They wanted this kind of situation so they can get as much money. If Chelsea went with 100 million, it was going to be closed. Now they might pay 20 million on top of that. So this is
So Ben Jacobs says that he is still in London, right? He hasn't traveled to
he's still in London, and I think they try everything last night to get him accept the personal terms so they can conclude the deal as soon, because they're afraid as Ben Jacobs here said that they try to avoid any twist on this one. They know that Chelsea can well match that price, so they tried really hard. Now it's gonna come back to the decision from the player.
Yeah, so it's not agreed, right? I mean, look, agreeing personal terms doesn't mean anything because according to Ben Jacobs, I'm also reading the same tweet as you're reading. It's not over yet because the club the Brighton are still open to do dealings, right? So what's the point of agreeing terms with Liverpool? I mean, didn't he agree terms with you, Chelsea, in the beginning of the season? I mean, Romano's every tweet about Caicedo was he has already agreed personal terms. He would love to come to Chelsea. So, I think Chelsea are going to come in with another offer. I feel that's the way. Otherwise, I don't see why he's still in London because they said that they want to present him before the Chelsea game. They're saying that Liverpool. So I feel there's a late twist incoming. I think the only problem you guys got now is that the Nkunku injury. I think that's what they're seeing. Now that you have to kind of bring in another player. If you get Caicedo with another, I mean, you got Tyler Adams, you got another guy you got.
Leslie Ugochukwu.
Yeah, Leslie, something like that. Now Nkunku is injured. I think that's where it's hurting you guys because if you get Caicedo for say like 120, I think you need to spend a bit more to cover that Nkunku injury as well. I mean,
they're gonna sell.
You're not relying on Conor Gallagher, right?
That means if they pay extra money, they have to sell Chalobah. Yep. They have to sell Gallagher, and Callum Hudson is gonna be sold anyways. It's not gonna cost a lot of money.
Check Romano's tweet. He's tweeted.
All right, let me see. Romano, boom.
He's saying Chelsea are not giving up on Moises. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can read. No problem. I'm just scrolling.
So he's saying Chelsea are not giving up on the Moises Caicedo deal despite medical book, and Chelsea having no intentions to give up until contracts are signed. Nothing's been signed yet. Most incredible transfer saga of the summer.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Wow. People, you can see on the screen now. Now, I don't know if Brighton hate Chelsea that much to probably say we already concluded the deal with another team, and you get out here. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be very, very crazy here. It's gonna be very, very crazy and long day. Oh man. So people, if you can why we are over 50 people watching now and no likes, help your channel, man. Click that like button. Last night I was here live. I didn't even sleep. I went to bed and for 1 hour or 2, and then I'm back again here because so much happening. And if you can click that like button and help me get more people here, I will appreciate that. Just smash that like button, man. Yeah, the twist is still. I think this time is getting to the ego part of the story. Hey, we are Chelsea. We don't want to look bad, because the fans are angry, just like Liverpool acted because of the fans. The fans wanted.
Come down to ego.
Yeah, egos. So I don't know what we're trying to do because we went for Lavia. I don't know if that was part of the strategy. I don't know why they went for Liverpool's target, and then they showed us that they are big boys and they can compete with us. That's why they say, okay, you're coming up after our player. We're going now to show you that we are going to hijack your deal. So hijacking everywhere. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. How this deal is going to end up, people, get in the comment section down below. Let us know, and we're going to read your comment. And also, if you wanna jump and talk to us, do it. The link being provided. Treasure.
As a Chelsea fan, weren't you looking forward to...
What do you say?
Hello?
Yes.
No, I was just asking, as a Chelsea fan, weren't you looking forward to watching Enzo, Caicedo, and Nkunku in that midfield? Because as a United fan, I was very excited seeing those three players, all of them young, quick, fast, technical ability. I was I have got nothing against Chelsea. But as a football fan, you would like to see that midfield, isn't it?
Yes. So Mr. Oni is asking why now, and when we Chelsea Football Club know we can pay 100 million for Caicedo, why do we wait until this time? It's easy to say it now because it didn't work out, but when it comes to this kind of market, it's strategy. And nobody expected Liverpool to jump to the deal, and they were trying to save money and just play the game. But sometimes you play the game and then you got played. So I'm not gonna say exactly why, because nobody knew that it was going to be this way, and many things changed in the last 48 hours. You know, Chelsea went for Lavia, and it just made Liverpool very angry. Why are you treating us like babies? We're gonna show you. So listen, man, this is part of life. You have a strategy, but it doesn't mean that your strategy is gonna always work. And I think they get played in their own game. So that's what I believe. So it's easy now. It's very, very easy and lazy thing to say why, but they have strategy. Okay. Matt say that Caicedo is a must. Okay, nice to see you, my brother. I say that it's a must. Sorry, head drop. You have drop. No problem, my friend. You can come anytime. Danny say, I don't think Caicedo want Liverpool. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. Liverpool fans are always belied. Okay. Anyone who know who lead the negotiation for Caicedo, suck him, man. They wasted 3 months with nothing, according to Mr. Sock Hang. Nice to see you in the chat. Let's now go. Yeah, that's about it. So let me repeat the latest tweet from Mr. Fabrizio Romano. He said that Chelsea are not giving up on the Moises Caicedo deal despite medical booked. All right, and Chelsea have no intention to giving up until contract already prepared by Liverpool and Brighton. Until the contract is signed between Brighton and Liverpool. Nothing been signed yet. Most incredible transfer saga of the summer, and it's still on. So that's the way it is, people. We're still waiting for somebody to say something. Please smash that like button, man. We are many people here, and the more you like, the more people will join us, and the more I will stay here and give you the voice. I need some engagement in the, some activities in the box right now. So Matt said that it's a must. We have to do whatever it takes to get Caicedo. Sok Hang said, never give up, but don't offer bit or nothing. What do you mean? If you don't give up, you have to overpay the end of the day. And Brighton are laughing right now because they have a budget like for the next 10 years from Chelsea. They got 60 million on Marco Correa. They got 25 million on Robert Sanchez. They got 25 million on Graham Potter and his staff. So they got rich. They can plan a budget for the next 10 years, and they should be fine because they go to South America, they find another Caicedo. They go to Japan, they find another Mitoma. They go around the world, and then still a lot of money left in their pocket. So yeah, Chelsea are gonna make them rich. But after this deal, Chelsea, successful or not, and that friendship immediately. Everybody, I don't want to hear anything about Brighton again. Just leave us alone. Go. Okay. Mr. Henry, let's go.
Hey, good morning and good
Yes,
morning
sir.
to Sky.
Yes.
It's morning from here, so I'm
Yeah, it's
here
early morning.
4
It's,
a.m. and I'm just got up.
yeah.
Yeah, how is your morning after
So,
hearing this news?
well, honestly, if the deal goes through, if Liverpool gets him, he can still flop at Liverpool.
But if
We
Chelsea get
have
him,
people
and
on
then
there
he's gonna be
who are
successful at
crying.
your club. That's the biased opinion you say. Everybody now is like, oh, he's gonna flop.
I
Look at this because you missed out on him. But if he comes to Chelsea, he's the best. He's the world class, and he need to be
this is
successful, right?
Uh, I don't see it that way. He can still flop at Chelsea. The problem with this transfer was that it took a long time, and we
Yeah,
human
I
beings,
agree.
you focus on it, and you made videos on this again and again and again.
And
So
before I forget, remember that I've been telling you, don't put all our eggs in one basket. You remember that, right? That
exactly,
is my line.
exactly.
Always I repeat, you have to keep an open mind. Just don't go and him. And then if you missed out on that target, and you missed out the opportunity and time to go for other targets too. So yeah.
That was spot on. And the thing is, and this should be a lesson to Chelsea in the future. Don't drag things. Like if you go for a player, if he is your number one priority, if you think that you can't get in, if it's too much, walk away. Like walk away. Don't drag it this long. I mean, this should come as a lesson. On the other side, if there's a team that is crazy enough to outbid Liverpool, it's Chelsea. If there's a team, if there's someone who is crazy to say, okay, we are going to screw this thing, we are going to outbid Liverpool, Chelsea can do it. I think Chelsea and Manchester United, those two teams have broken British records, so it's possible. But going forward, I agree with you. We should terminate this friendship. I think Brighton. Personally, I feel like Brighton want to spite Chelsea for whatever reason. I don't know whatever reason because we've done them a lot of favors. But it's like they want Liverpool to get this player instead of Chelsea. I think it is. I think Brighton do not want Caicedo to go to Chelsea. And for this purpose, we should stop any form of we have our scouts now. We should stop any form of business relationship with them. They are still a small club. Yes, even with the money we've the favors we've done to them, we've funded a lot of their projects. They're still a small club. We can go out and have future Caicedos. This should come as a lesson at the same time. Whether we go crazy and outbid Liverpool, but after this saga, it should come as a lesson that okay, when we are going for targets in the future, make sure if a team is asking for 100 million, try to come to a compromise. Can we pay this? If it doesn't work, make sure you walk away. Like do it early. Don't try to do all this, okay, because you never know. You never know. Look at I just saw a tweet here from Club that the statement that he made, whether it's 5 years ago, I think he was wrong. That was his thought back then.
Yeah.
So exactly. So people change their minds. So you never know. So that's my take on this so far.
Yeah. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. Mr. Bright say I see Caicedo end up in Chelsea after everything. That is being positive right there. It's really true that Chelsea has not giving up after getting him. They should sign Kudus to replace Nkunku and to punish Brighton. Okay, that is from Mr. Misoli. Let me read a few more comments here. Pira said that Caicedo loves Chelsea, but the end of the day, my friend, it's about business. He's been waiting for Chelsea for 3 months. He tried to do his part. He went on strike. He doesn't train anymore, and we took our time, which I don't really blame the board. Like, everybody is blaming them now because of the Liverpool hijack. But if if we successfully get him for less than 100, people will say, yeah, it's worth the wait. You know, we can't overpay to price and to Brighton, and now we sent a very strong message that nobody is gonna bully us. So now everybody is talking about it because it didn't work out, and the Liverpool were serious about it. Me, even yesterday, I wasn't sure about that Liverpool hijack. I was thinking this is just a strategy because they don't have 50 million to pay for Lavia, and how can you find 110 million to go for Caicedo? So until yesterday, I was, oh my goodness me. I didn't believe it. I think they were just going to push Chelsea quickly to close the deal, and then they can go and have a free ride for Lavia. That's what I was thinking. So even Chelsea board and everybody, they wanted to wait a little bit just until the end, because nobody apparently was there for competition. But yeah, I can't really blame them 100%. I understood really what they were trying to do, but when it's not successful and then you look really very, very bad.
Exactly, and this is where we are. Like, we are currently in a trap because it's taken 3 months. Now if we back down, we look silly. So in order to come out of that trap, we would have to go back on our words and and break the Liverpool record and beat for it, so we don't look silly because we are already in this trap because it's taken 3 months. Right. So if it was something that only took maybe 1, 2, 3 weeks, probably it would have made sense. But now, if we don't go for this, if we don't try to outbid Liverpool, we look silly. We back out, we look silly. We are in a trap at this moment. That's how I say it. It's like you are in a trap. So in order to get out of this trap, something has to be done. Either we have to put an effort, whether it's on personal terms with Caicedo, whether it's to improve, whether it's just to tell him that,
Caicedo is a winner here. On all this situation, he's a winner. It's gonna be a win-win situation for him. He can demand more money, and Brighton are gonna get a crazy, ridiculous amount of money on top of the 100 million they were asking for, and all that. So, man, now it's about egos. It's about choices. You're gonna have to overpay, but I don't know if Brighton were, serious about the deadline and nothing else. So we don't know, but I think they're not gonna say no to more money. This is what that's what Brighton is all about. If you give me extra money, and then I will have to take it. And now Caicedo, if really he been waiting for Chelsea Football Club, and then it's time to show it. If Chelsea matches them, and then it's gonna be the decision from Caicedo to say, I already agreed personal terms and everything, so we have to wait. Somebody said there is
check the new tweet from Fab. Check the new tweet. There's a new tweet. Check it out.
Okay, so let's.
I told you guys. There's a chance. I told you.
Okay, so exclusive. Moises Caicedo just informed Liverpool that he only wants to join Chelsea. Caicedo has decided to keep his word and only accept Chelsea, as personal terms were agreed since end of May. Chelsea set to bid again in order to get the deal done with Brighton. My goodness, Lord have mercy. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Thank you so much, Mr. Treasure. Treasure.
Yes.
Thank you so much for giving us the update. This is why we love this
thank you,
this channel,
brother.
because you
Exactly.
you have like an eagle eye. He's everywhere, this guy. So he could see
Eye on the prize.
he could see he could see the
I was
tweet
supposed to
before
have
me. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
I was supposed to be in a meeting, but then the client cancelled. So
Oh no, go.
I've been checking.
I don't
I'm
want
all
you
over
to lose
Twitter. I'm
money.
all over
Listen,
Twitter.
bro, don't lose that money.
No, the
I'm
guy
coming to your
cancelled. The
house.
guy
You have to
cancelled.
save that money for me. When I come to your house, you give me a bag of money. Work first. Work first, bro. Don't.
No, he cancelled.
I mean,
he cancelled. He cancelled. So
Isn't
it's okay.
isn't this what we're talking about here? That I mean, if Chelsea offers this player, this guy was earning like 10K in Brighton. If Chelsea offers him, let me say about even 120K, which is not crazy, which is within the wage structure. Actually, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good deal for this brother.
Oh my goodness me. Now Chelsea have to
So
pay one extra. So we're gonna bid 10 more million plus one. So it's gonna be just to to outbid them. Moises.
we were saying here early that if a team is going to beat a record, we did it for Enzo. If there's a team is going to do it, it's Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
It's Chelsea. So let's see how this plays out. And if this guy has been waiting in London too for us, then we should do something for him.
Yeah.
If he packed his things, emptied his locker, and went to London,
Who's
that means he
gonna
wants to join
laugh?
us, so we
Who
should
got
accept.
the last laugh?
I think the player. I think the player does.
Chelsea gonna laugh because we've been
And Chelsea,
you know, the banter. Everybody wanted to kill us last night. Liverpool fans were celebrating already, and today, if we got this done, man, I'm gonna laugh at them. I am going to laugh
And
at them.
then we should like send an official letter to Brighton and say, okay, as from today henceforth, after this deal is done, let's our business relationship come to a close. You can
we can close it.
With people.
Oh man, Mr. Francais Dev, talk to me, brother. What is going on?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Confusing morning.
Good morning.
You even morning. I was here like 2 hours ago. I didn't even sleep, bro. Like for real. The entire night I was doing the show. I was making videos, and now 2 hours later, here I am again. So let's go.
This window transfer has been more dramatic. It's been more dramatic than Housewife, or should I say,
of Beverly Hills, the housewife of
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, drama after drama. I know what you mean.
This I've never seen this before. But as I was saying yesterday, even if we match Liverpool's bid, Brighton will still reject us and accept Liverpool. But Caicedo will accept Chelsea. And then this is where you realize this Brighton Football Club have something against us. It's like they will jinx it. Unless they want us to bring something crazy, like 120 or 160, like I was telling you yesterday, like that. This is what they want. This is what they want. That's why I said it's a whole setup.
Give them. What is your position now? Give them the money and never do business again with them. Just kick them in the butt and get them out, right?
Give them the money and follow them in every media. Block them. Them. Like never again. Even when we have a match against them, man. This is, I don't know, man. I'll take it personal. Never again, man. Because I'm tired of this. When did we get Caicedo? We don't get him. I've washed my hands. I'm tired. Like, just give us players, bro. Like, seriously.
So let me read this. Dark Web said that Caicedo is more loyal than my ex. his ex is not loyal. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes. Andrew, my brother.
Just to confirm.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. I don't know. You guys, if you're following this, there's a Brighton journalist. It's called a Brighton Bubble. It's on Twitter. So there's a report here that says from the Brighton Bubble. So if you guys want to follow that guy, they have like internal news on Brighton. So they said Brighton set a deadline for Moises Caicedo, and as far as they are concerned, that's it. From Brighton's perspective, they don't want to negotiate any further. The deadline stands. So just like Francais was saying, Brighton is just trying to screw us up.
Okay, people,
Yes,
like
because,
the video, man. Let's help your brother get 100 likes. What's going on
because
here? I've been here the entire night. I didn't sleep. Come on, people. Let's
come on,
push
guys,
that
give it
like
a like, give it a
button
like.
right now. Let's do it. Okay.
Because I've been thinking about it. Why will Brighton all of a sudden just give us a last day for Caicedo on Friday, and immediately Liverpool have 110 bid ready? That's I'm like, this is a whole setup. They knew that if they would have made Friday today the last day, and Liverpool come with 100 mil, Chelsea will not match. But they thought wrong. Now Chelsea's trying to do something about it. So they might go to plan B. That's what I'm like. I'm tired of this. Brighton is just got something against us. They don't want to give us Caicedo. That's what it is.
Let's go, Mr. Mr. Andrew, my brother. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Ah, what a night. My goodness. Dear, oh dear. I got, first and foremost, I've got to agree with your distinguished panelists there, that I think this was done to absolutely embarrass us and humiliate us, you know, because they've accepted this bid. There's no word about what the payment term is. So what, is it this going to be paid up front? Is it going to be over 10, 20 years, over the length of his contract? They didn't even give us a chance to match this bid. So, and to be honest, I wouldn't really want Chelsea to match this bid either. You know, I think everybody's got to bear a little bit of blame here. Yes, but I think a lot of that falls on our shoulders, because if you see what was the catalyst that started this all the ball rolling, is when we put in that official bid for Romeo Lavia.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, Mr. Andrew. I don't know if it's me, but you sound very, very low. I don't know if it's only me.
Is it any better?
Yeah, now it's better.
Yeah, yeah. When
it looks like you haven't got your coffee yet, just like me. Give me some energy here, brother. Give me some energy. Drink some water or something.
It's taken all my energy, to be honest with you, because yeah, like I said, the catalyst for this was when we bid for Romeo Lavia, you know, and Liverpool wasn't in the picture then. No, so I mean, why did you bid for Lavia if you full and well knew that you weren't going to go for him? Stop wasting time and put that money up for Caicedo and get this deal done. Now, yeah, of course, they were going for that 100 million. I believe we could have got it for that 90 plus 10. But after that bid came in, and then Liverpool bid and beat us, that's it. They just close shop, close the door. So 100%, we need to. I hope they realise now. Don't do any more business with Brighton, because they've embarrassed us.
Yes.
As well as on Sunday when we play Liverpool, I want them to throw everything plus the kitchen sink at them. Everything. I want them to beat the crap out of them. This was a very embarrassing day for us. Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
Yeah, so people, we don't know what the answer is going to be from Brighton, because it looks like they wanted to speed everything. And then Caicedo could be the one that, I don't know if he has that power to say, don't sell me to. I don't know what's going to happen, but let hope that.
Mr. Oaks, you know which football club had that type of authority to say today's the last day to get him out of the club or not? Last time I checked, it was something that PSG was doing to Mbappe.
Yeah.
Whether he's getting sold or he's not going to play the rest of this season.
Yeah.
A football like Brighton is doing this. This is why I say it's a setup. If Brighton would have told us a week ago, Friday was the deadline, bro, everybody we know that he would have been a Chelsea player. I don't know if I'm the one who read it too late, but I believe this came up on Wednesday, and they said the deadline was Friday, and then Friday 2 a.m., 3 a.m. they said bid of 100 million out of nowhere. This is the reason why I'm like, they wanted to catch us off guard. It's a setup. These guys.
It's a setup. Yeah. So let me say hi to other brothers. Mr. GP, are you there? Yeah. Say hi quickly, and we're gonna come back to you, and then we go to Mark.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Good morning, my brothers.
Yes, sir. Let's go. What do you think about this
I'm
hijack?
gonna be quick.
Yes. You're gonna be quick because you have to go to work.
Yeah. I'm at workplace right now because I have some information for my brother in Spain.
What he said?
My brother say I'm gonna read in French. Just send me in French.
Yeah, I can translate. Yeah, let's go. I can translate that.
Bonjour là-bas, mon frère Jean-Paul. J'espère que vous allez bien. C'est juste vous informer que nous sommes déjà énervés ici en Espagne. Accordément vis-à-vis de Liverpool, mauvaise conduite et mauvais comportement. Moises Caicedo, nous avons envoyé aussi les emails concernant son entourage ici en Espagne. Sa maman est honnête. Sa maman a informé à sa sœur qui est à la Coupe du Monde que Moises Caicedo va appartenir à Chelsea et il ne doit pas partir au Liverpool parce que l'entourage des légendaires de Chelsea sont en plein air comme Roman Abramovich a fait tout l'honneur du club et a envoyé tous les messages à Todd Bowley. C'est bien lui qui va être à la hauteur de cette prise en contact avec Moises Caicedo.
Okay.
C'est la raison pour laquelle Moises Caicedo va revenir à la charge et annoncer que je suis honnête avec Chelsea. Je dois changer toutes les informations. Merci et bon travail, mon grand frère. Thank you.
All right. So basically, what he said is he got a text message saying that Moises Caicedo's mother she's very loyal, and many people from Chelsea board or whatever, they called Todd Bowley and told him that it was about saving Chelsea's honor. You know, it's about pride, basically. I'm just trying to make it short here. So, and Moises Caicedo is really going to honor his word, and he will be a Chelsea player. So, basically, that is the text here. He said, "Okay, Mark."
Yes, sir. You know what? I'll be going to work very soon, so I will just talk and I'll listen to you guys. Do you remember yesterday I was saying something, and you even interrupted me and said that the deal has been agreed between Moises Caicedo and Liverpool Football Club? If you could remember, I said Brighton, Liverpool can agree on the deal, but for the player side, if the player says I'm not going, they can force him. The only thing now is it will be between Chelsea and Brighton to discuss the negotiation. If Caicedo say I'm not going, nobody can force Caicedo not to go. What will happen is they will still maintain him in Brighton until maybe in the future something will happen. But if he says he want to play for Chelsea, definitely that is going to happen. And definitely that's what maybe it will happen in the future. So this is a good news for those who want Caicedo to join Chelsea Football Club. So now the pressure is on Chelsea right now. Whatever it takes for them to get this player. If they really want the boy to play for Chelsea, then as soon as possible, they have to act quick. But if they think they have other options, and they will explain it to the boy, because the boy for the past summer have said that he want to join Chelsea. He agreed the personal terms and everything. And let's not forget that he went to London, and by now, nobody knows where he is right now. So he could be in a hotel in London waiting for the money to be sent to Brighton, and everything will be done. So if the Chelsea board are really serious to get Caicedo for this deal to be done, they should act quickly, and by 12 o'clock US time.
They are acting. It doesn't mean that I don't think last night they've been walking. That's why you have even this this news here. News are coming very late, but I think Chelsea been walking since.
So I will listen to you guys, and if I have to come in at a point in time, I will do so. Everybody should enjoy their morning and take care of yourself. Bye.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Auguste, I'm gonna go to work too. So just a reminder, before I go to work, I'm really appetited because this is a good information. Remember too, when Eden Hazard would like to go to Manchester United, when Roman Abramovich turned the airplane, something like that. This is the saga. So we focus about Mark the way he say he's 100% full. So this is Chelsea saga right now. Chelsea have 100% like a whole package to handle this thing. Even 115, we can make on the table. Even 112, we can make then end up with Brighton, never and cancel communication. Hope I'm gonna back soon and have a blessed day, everybody.
Okay, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Have a great day at work. All right. Anybody, Mr. Andrew, if you wanna jump or something else, we just talking here, okay?
I'm about to drive. I will call you back.
Okay. Yeah. No problem, my friend. You always here, so I don't. You can call anytime. Thank you so much. Ooh. So is this?
Yeah.
going?
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to. I mean, if this is true, I mean, I'm sure it's true, but I mean, it depends on when the panelists got this text message, at what time, and if there's that possibility, I hope Chelsea make the effort to try and pursue, any opportunities they can within this possibility. But this is a deal that we should have got sorted out a long time ago before it actually we should have done this deal before the Declan Rice deal. 100%, we should have got it sorted. Because with Declan Rice going for so much money, this is what kind of caused Brighton to say, okay, they increased their valuation of Moises Caicedo to up to that 100 million. So everybody was talking about a poker player, you got to know how to play this and so on. If that's the fee, you just got to pay it and just done. Just do it. Don't deal with them. When you look at it, we've been embarrassed by this club so many times because the money we spent for Cucurella and then for Graham Potter and then giving them Billy Gilmore, almost losing Levi Colwell, and £25 million for Robert Santos, their second choice goalkeeper who they didn't want. And at the end of all of these transactions that we've done with them, they've gone ahead and sold Caicedo to Liverpool for 110. I mean, wow. If that's not a slap in the face, I don't know what is. I really don't know. Really don't.
Mr. John, you have a lot of echoes. Can you be in a very quiet place? What you wanna say, bro? John?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can also hear echoes at the background. But now it's cool. Yes, let's go.
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick because I just woke up right now and I saw you are alive. I was like, this morning? Okay.
Yeah.
So, for me, I think Chelsea should move on and then find some other players because if Liverpool bid was 110 million, I don't think Liverpool will accept Chelsea's 100 million. You know what I mean? But Brazil Mano yesterday said that Brighton will accept the highest bidder. So if Liverpool bid was 110 million, and Chelsea are willing to pay 100 million.
No, they're gonna change. That is not even a topic at the moment. This one is from Fabrizio Romano. Let me read you the last tweet. Moises Caicedo has just informed Liverpool that he only wants to join Chelsea Football Club. Okay, so he himself doesn't want to go to Liverpool because he already agreed personal terms and he want to keep his word. So there is no about bidding any more 100 million and being cheap because Chelsea need now to match the price or pay a little bit over what Liverpool offered. So that is not a topic anymore. Let's move on and start talking about what is happening like right now. So now we don't know how much Chelsea are going to be able to bid, and even Brighton are going to accept that. That is another topic. So let's start moving forward. Don't forget about the bidding. We're going to overpay. We're going to pay more than 100 million if we want this brother at Chelsea Football Club. We have to pay 110 or 110 plus 1 on top, $1 on top, and then we outbid them, and then we outbid them, and then we got the player. But it would depend also on what Brighton are thinking about. The player don't want to go to Liverpool. He's not a slave, so you can't force him to go there. So probably they're gonna be forced to do business with Chelsea, even though they wanted to punish Chelsea and do business with Liverpool. So that is what is happening currently here. So, is that clear?
Dogs? Is that what's come out from Fabrizio? So he's told Liverpool that he don't want to join them. Is that what he's saying?
Yes, the tweet been there for 5 minutes. I put it on the screen if you are watching on YouTube. So he told them, you go everywhere. Sky Sport reported the same thing. David Austin, all the big guns already said. Caicedo said, no, I want to go to Chelsea. So it's clear, it's official. It's not like I'm making up a story or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Well,
What do you think of this Everton's player? His name is Hamadu Onana, something like that.
Oh, let's forget about that, bro. We are focusing on Caicedo today. If we go to other target, bro, it's gonna be so confusing. I've been here for like 10 hours straight. It's not gonna happen at this current moment. The league is starting today. The Premier League is starting today. Everton are not gonna sell anymore. It's over. Let's just focus on what is on the table. Mr. Igben. Are you there?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Iben.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I think about this Caicedo deal. It's a good business for Chelsea, but I also think Chelsea are overpaying for Caicedo.
That is for sure. He doesn't even deserve to be 100 million. Even Rice don't deserve, but that is the reality on the market, bro. We can moan, we can say whatever we want. That is the reality, and we have just to go with the flow. I know that, and I said it 100 times. I'm not gonna pay that price. But if the club are working to save their honor and just make their fans happy, and then like you Liverpool, you can't bully us and all that. We are Chelsea. We overpay for everybody anyways. Let me give you an example. If the latest that we just signed, let's call him Disasi, okay? Axel Disasi is the guy that we just confirmed, the last one. If he went to Aston Villa or Everton or other teams, I won't be surprised if he goes there for 20 million or 18 million. Between them, there's no problem. But Chelsea, you have to pay the Chelsea tax. You go there, they double the price, and then they know it's Chelsea. So we always overpay the end of the day. Yes, somebody wanted to say something.
Can I give you a point about something?
Yes.
You see, this Chelsea overpaying for players, I think it's going to affect them in the future. It's going to affect them in the future because whenever Chelsea go for a player, they will know, this is Chelsea. If they want a player, when you put a price tag on a player, as long as Chelsea comes for the player, when they are serious, they are going to pay huge amount of money for the player. I think this is...
Sorry. Andrew, are you still there?
Yeah.
Can you lead this conversation? I want to open the door for the dog and give some foods to my animals. I'll be back in like 3 minutes or 2 minutes or so.
Okay, brother, no problem.
All right, so you can continue talking, people, but you have also to understand other people are waiting. So if anybody jumped, you can let him talk and then we go back and forth. I'm still here. I'll be back like in 2 minutes, right?
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, keep talking, brothers.
Okay, like what I was saying, Chelsea are overpaying for players, and it's not a good profile for them in the future, because whenever they are going to go for a player in the future, because nobody
precedent had been.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead. Continue. You were saying. Go ahead.
Okay. Whenever Chelsea go for a player, and they know, Chelsea is coming for this particular player, the clubs are going to put overprice for the players. But I don't think that is right, because Chelsea are using their own hands to ruin the future by overpaying for players that are not worth that amount of money. I mean, come on, look at Caicedo. They have other cheaper options in the market. We have Shmeni, we have Andrea Nana, we have Romeo from Southampton. I think Chelsea should go for a player that is more, they can develop into a big player instead of paying that huge amount of money for Caicedo, because it's going to affect them in the future. It's going to affect them so much in the future by overpaying for players. What do you think about that?
Well, I think you're absolutely right. But I believe that it's a precedent that's been set for quite a while now. We've always, overplayed for players, and I think that, the correct approach that they had was actually going for these players, those ones who are diamonds in the rough, those ones who hadn't been noticed by, it's somewhat seen by the current business that we've done in the season, getting a lot of quality players for cheaper prices, because we're going to Brazil or other leagues in the French league, Monaco, getting them for cheap,
Yeah.
But it's something that I think that we were trying to get out of. So if there was going to be a marquee player or a player for a high price, it would only be maybe one or two. But the fact is that, I did mention before that this deal should have been done from
long time ago. Yeah.
From the beginning of the open of the window, because we wouldn't have had to have paid that amount of money. We would have paid maybe, if we did 70 plus 10, instead of going in for this 60 and then going up 65 and then so on and so forth, these little small increments, it somewhat did blow up in our face. The fact that Caicedo has come out now and is remaining loyal and saying, look, he only wants to go to Chelsea, doesn't want to go to Liverpool.
Yeah, so I'm back again, just in case you wonder. So I am back again, people. I haven't got any update yet from, everybody's talking just about Caicedo refusing to go to Liverpool. And also to remind you that Harry Kane already is flying to Germany right now to sign his contract with Bayern Munich. Let me remind you, Luis Enrique on Mbappe, it was already a situation that had happened in the past, and a positive outcome had been found. I hope for an agreement between the club and Kylian Mbappe is something that I would like very much. Thomas Tuchel smiled on Harry Kane. You probably know more than me where he is and what he's doing. And I'm quoting Thomas Tuchel here. We are working on it. That's not a secret. But as long as there is no decision, I can't say anything. And then reading again, Moises Caicedo. Chelsea are not giving up on Moises Caicedo on Moises Caicedo's deal, despite medical booked by Liverpool, of course, because they were trying to rush everything, knowing that Chelsea can always come and hijack the deal. And they were right to do so. And that is why they wanted even the medical to happen last night, bam, bam, bam. But Moises Caicedo still in London, and no decision made yet. And after that, he updated the news to say, exclusive. Moises Caicedo has just informed Liverpool that he only wants to join Chelsea. Caicedo has decided to keep his word and only accept Chelsea as personal terms were agreed since the end of May. Chelsea set to bid again in order to get the deal done with Brighton. So we're still waiting on it. That is the latest one. So internet is going crazy right now. All right. Mr. John. Another John. Hey, John. John Obushi. Oh, I can't pronounce your last name. John, hello. We can see you, John. Go on. No, John is gone. He got some connection issues. All right. Anybody that want to jump with any topic, please do it. If you have anything to discuss.
So Dr. Orgs, I mean, all right, we're in this game now. He's shown loyalty to us. So the least we could do, we've got to try and go for him. But in case he didn't go through, who would you? You know, you gave me quite what's the word? You encouraged me quite a lot about this Tyler Adams. You know how you said that he's a great player, and so do you think he could do the job? Do you think he could do?
Well, he's not fit at the moment, but I think that is gonna be slowly and surely. Somebody who's been out for more than 3 months, don't expect him just to come out of the blue and start performing. It's gonna take time to start building his fitness, and then you can. I think we can get something out of him around probably November, December, January, you know. But I'm not going to count on him right now. But in the future, that brother is going to bench anybody. But at the moment, we need somebody to perform now. So I'm not going to give you false hope here. So when the first game at the bridge, he make a howler or something bad happen, and you're like, man, you sold me this guy. No, it's going to take time. But in the long term, that brother is going to be pushing Moises Caicedo to the limit. That makes sense? So if you ask me, in case we don't get Caicedo, which we are going to get, of course, we're going to get him. But just in case we don't get him, I'm not going for Lavia. I'm sorry. I don't see anything about that boy that Leslie Ugochukwu can't give. I don't see anything special about that boy. I think Ugochukwu got more physicality. He's taller. He's better, in my opinion. That is my biased opinion. We don't have to spend 50 million on that Lavia guy. He's still a kid, still the same age as Ugochukwu. He need to be coached and improved. So why are we blocking the way to a potential world class one day that we have in that midfield? He's tall. He's got long legs. He can help us with tackles and all that. I am not sure about that Lavia guy. If we don't get Caicedo, which we're gonna get, let me repeat myself, we're gonna get him now. I don't want to see that guy. Bobby, are you there?
Yeah, Orgs. Orgs.
Yes, sir.
I haven't slept.
Me too.
I've been so angry about the humiliation. But now Caicedo himself has stood by us, and please God, if we get this deal done, he's already walked into the Chelsea fans' hearts by what he's done. And he's box office now. You know, by coming out and saying this, fans will really get behind him. And we have to now outbid Liverpool. The truth of the matter is it's no longer about just getting a player that we clearly need. This is a matter of pride.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's not disgrace ourselves. Let's call it what it is. This is a matter of pride. The guy has now given us the come on. We've got to drop the money. We've been stupid in this deal. We know it. We wouldn't have had to pay like this even if we had to drop 100 earlier. We could have done this before the preseason. But we are where we are. This is the time. Drop the money. Get this player. We can't be I've listened to all sorts. Yes, Liverpool is a great team. They are. But Chelsea is a great team.
You are breaking a little bit, my brother.
Especially
Bobby,
when the player wants to come to us.
You were breaking a little bit, so we couldn't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear. Yes, sir, we can hear.
Okay, I was saying especially especially when the player wants to come to us. We got to drop the money. Now it was an overpayment. Well, we're going over the payment. But what makes it worth the payment is that Moises Caicedo has said he wants to honour his agreement with Chelsea. He wants Chelsea. That's enough for me. Drop 120 million, pick up this kid, shut Liverpool up, and move on.
Yeah, I accept. I understand that this is not about football anymore. It's not about overpaying or underpaying. It's about to save your honor and pride and show people that we're not gonna get bullied. But after this deal, get away from Everton, from Brighton. At any cost, stay away from them. We already made them very rich, and they have the budget for the next 10 years. Leave us alone. We're gonna start finding our own Caicedo. And I'm not afraid of that, but let's wait and see. Just like Bobby said, it's about the pride and about mental, you know, taking a mental advantage on them. You know, this is you know, we're gonna have an edge on them if we get this done. So we're just waiting for what Brighton are going to decide now, if they even want to do business again with Chelsea, because it looks like they hate us. They made sure that Liverpool got to the conversation, and they made sure that they signed paperwork very quickly, but they couldn't sign without the player agreeing to go for medical. So nothing is signed yet. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. Yeah. Anybody that wanted to jump in the conversation, Mr. Iben, are you there? No?
Well, yeah, I'm here. Well, I heard what you just said, Bobby. Bobby, you said the right point, and what you said is actually correct. I agreed on that. Let's move on from the Caicedo's deal, because I know Chelsea are already going to get this deal done. And let's talk about a player called Olise, the Crystal player.
Yeah, Michael Olise. So what about him? What do you wanna?
You know, for us to avoid the same mistake of this Caicedo deal, I think Chelsea should also get this deal done before Man City start making moves for the player.
Yeah, those are the deal that is not gonna really cost too much, and Olise got a release clause. So I think Chelsea should focus on, you know, getting this done, and then tomorrow we might even hear more. I think they might even go there and hijack Kudus. You know, Mohamed Kudus is gonna be like, okay, Brighton, we're gonna show you that we are big boys. Bam, get him to replace Nkunku and to fight for his place. So That's where it is.
I think that should be the next move. 100%. Get this Caicedo deal over the line, and then just go for Kudus, and then don't deal with Brighton anymore.
Okay.
Wash your hands of them 100%.
Okay, so Mr. Max said that Caicedo sent Liverpool in the zoo where there are a lot of lions. Oh, okay. What do you mean by that? Your long way behind your information is wrong. I don't know who you're talking to. I don't understand this message.
I wanna ask a question. You see, Chelsea are getting Caicedo. We have Gochuku, we have Santos, we have Chuku Emeka. I really don't understand the structure of the midfield. We have Gallagher there. We have.
I think if we go for this guy, I think Gallagher is almost a guarantee that he's gonna be sold. Him and Chalobah, because we have to get some money somehow, you know. So yeah, I see a few players getting sold. Kalim Hassan-Odoi is not gonna cost a lot of money, but it's gonna cut the salary. You know, it's going to cut a chunk of salary off the books. And Hakim Ziyech also is not going to cost, or we might have to agree to terminate his contract so he can leave on free. But getting him off the books is just like saving over 100K a week. So don't see it only in terms of transfer fee. See it as you saving money through wages. So it's all good. So that so that is what is going to happen. Yeah, go.
Well,
Anybody that
opinion,
want to jump, I
think,
don't have any kind of structure right now. I tell you, literally, I didn't sleep. I went to bed, checking all the time what is happening. Now I'm back again here. I'm going to have to go to sleep at some point. And I don't know, anybody knows about what time the press conference is going to be for Mauricio Pochettino? I don't know. I have to keep you updated, but it might be in 1 hour from now, press conference from Poch, so we can hear a little bit more. And Chelsea dream is to present Taylor Adams and Moises Caicedo at Stamford Bridge on Sunday. Can you imagine Moises Caicedo Sunday? I don't think that he's going to play. I don't think that it's going to be enough time for him to get registered because he need to be on Friday, I don't know, noon or whatever time it's going to be. But nobody cares. Just we got a psychological advantage on them. And Sunday before the game, we present Moises Caicedo and they are, and then we smash them on the pitch again. We beat them 3-1 because Kepa Arrizabalaga is gonna gift them with 1 goal. So it's all good. We beat them 3-1. We got Caicedo from them, and then we have advantage for the rest of the season. So this is I'm dreaming. Stop talking, man. Stop talking. I have to stop. Andrew, if you want to cut me, brother, don't feel bad. I'm just looking for something to say. So the show doesn't have to be boring. But if you have something else, let's go.
I see Chelsea progressing with the kind of players they're having right now. And I think they should get offload of some players like Cucurella and sell him.
Who's going to sell? Who is going to buy Cucurella? When I was telling you lot here in the same channel last summer, I told you, don't go for that boy. Let's give Jan Madsen a chance and Lewis Howe. Yeah. You lot who love always to spend money, you say, no, this is exactly what you want. He's a missing piece. A player like Cucurella doesn't come out every single day. He's quality. He's Brighton player of the season. You lot made theories here when I try to make you think outside the box. Now you stuck with a 60 million pound in hand and nobody is gonna even spend 20 million on him. So yeah, you have to learn from this, man. You have to learn a lesson. And even though it's about pride, I want to get Caicedo just to punish the Scousers and send a strong message. I'm still a little bit skeptical about the amount of money that we're gonna spend and also about the risk. One injury can take you out of the game and out of your career is over at Chelsea Football Club. Like Fofana today, I don't think that brother is going to come back to a normal level. He's been struggling with, breaking his legs. Huh?
Please. Can I add something here?
Yes, sir. Go on.
Yeah.
It's all this concern about money that's brought us to this point in the first place. When you are a big club, and we are a big club, finances are high. Sometimes you drop big money. Players are inflated. We're in a climate of high stakes, high finance. And if you can't live there, you don't go there. I really don't care how much it costs. I don't care how much we drop. What we have to do is drop the money. If Real Madrid can drop 75 million on a 16-year-old that hasn't even come to the Bernabeu yet, we can drop 100, now looking like 120 for Caicedo. So let's not talk about money anymore. It's irrelevant. If, God forbid, if he gets injured, let's pray that never happens. That's collateral damage. We move on. We're owned by multi-billionaires. We're not owned by skinflints. These are big money guys who have made their money through taking some risks sometimes. We need this player. He's the only one of his type at this moment in time out there. He can make the difference between us finishing top 4 or us languishing back in 12th. It's a no-brainer. And he's given us the come on. Sorry, I just had to add that to the
no problem.
stream.
We have different opinions, but yeah, that's what football is all about. Oh man, waiting for the here we go. Chelsea are gonna match this.
We need more than the here we go. We're waiting for him to be holding up that shirt.
Yeah, it's gonna be there.
We can't even trust here we go's anything these days.
Yeah,
this is an example of that. We need him holding up. That's when I'll rest easy. Him holding up the shirt. I tell you, I haven't slept. I've been so upset by this. Do you know what a slap in the face this was to the club? Nah, we've got to get this player. It's not even about the need anymore. It's about our prestige, which is very, very important.
Well, when you mention the slap in the face, yes, 100% was a slap in the face. But with the current state of the situation now, I think even Liverpool have got somewhat of a bigger slap in the face because they've agreed to pay this money, and he's told them plain that he don't want to come to them. He wants to go to Chelsea.
That's not our problem, though, is it?
No problem.
They stepped up. It's like you're walking down the road. Some big geezer steps up in front of you and wants to take you out. What do? If you end up decking him and he's lying down on the floor, that's his problem. We're in a fight now. So we've got to stand up like men and be counted. That's just how I see this.
100%.
Hijack is about to be completed, people. The hijackers are going to get hijacked. So this is a problem. Okay, Chelsea are a problem for many, many teams out there, and I can't wait for you, Gary Neville and Carragher to start complaining and moaning about Chelsea spending money and need investigations. But everybody last night, they were celebrating. This is a great deal. This is going to be the best midfield in Europe, and Klopp has did it again, and this is what is supposed to be blah, 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 blah. Now they're going to switch and, it's a lot of money. Need investigations.
Yeah. Because I said this on a space last night. I said, if this was the other way round, remember all the noise that was going on about Modric? Oh, Chelsea have hijacked Modric from Arsenal. Chelsea are using money to buy the league. Oh, let's change the rules. Can you imagine if this was the other way round? Chelsea dropping 110 on a Liverpool target. Oh, my God. Every man and his wife would be up in arms now. In fact, the FA would have to change the rules. This is it. This is where we are. That's why I don't care when we spend big money, because we know we're hated. So, what's the point? If people don't like you, they don't like you. Do your thing.
That's right. And let me read some quote this morning from Jurgen Klopp, because he confirmed that, it was like he said years ago that the day that he will pay 100 million on a player, he will be not the coach anymore. He criticized Manchester City, Chelsea, PSG, all the big money, and including Newcastle United, blah, 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 talking. And somebody wanted to say something.
I think Pochettino right now is on the press conference right now. And
who?
He's saying something. Pochettino.
Oh, the press conference started already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. All right. So, Poch press conference. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern. I forgot about it. So, yeah, we're going to know a little bit more about what the boss is saying. So, oh, yeah. So, probably, gentlemen, I'm going to have to come back at some point, probably. Yes. Anyways, let me go around, because I have just to see what the boss is about to say, and then come back again with another live stream. Get some coffee, get some cereal. This is episode 1. Episode 2 is coming. We have a lot of shows today, and here we go. Bobby, you coming back, right?
Yeah, I'll come back. I'm just listening to Poch at the moment.
Yes, all right.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you and see you. Andrew, say goodbye and come back, bro. Andrew, you still there?
Yes, no. Yes, I'm still here.
Let's follow this press conference closely and come back after 100%. That. Let me allow me also to make some coffee. I'm dead here, bro.
Of course.
Right.
Thank you
so much.
Very much for the stream and have a good afternoon. I'll speak to you guys later. Cheers.
All right, see you later. Mr. Igbe the Sam. See you later in a little while, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much, my brother. And yeah. Everybody, I will be back after the press conference because we have to analyze what Pochettino is about to say. Be ready for a here we go. Get your champagne ready because we are officially cooking. Thank you.